Okay, let's prepare the aloe leaf so we can make it in water. Okay, this have been draining for 2 days. All you have to do is leave it maybe 24 hours, I think, or maybe 8 hours. The reason is for all the yellow liquid to drain out, because that is something that you don't want to consume. It's like a yellow sap, and it'll drain out. You leave them upright overnight in a pot or something like that. Okay, to cut them, we're going to cut right here. All this white, we're going to cut off right here. Even though there is some gel there, but that gel, you can use it for your, if you have want to make some shampoo, or if you want to have some moisturizer on your arms or something, just put it on and you'll have some moisturizer on your arms. It'll soften your skin or your face, or like I said, for shampoo or conditioner, just leave it in there with put it in a container with soap nut liquid or castile soap, something like that. And there you have all this gel. This is not as thick as I would want it to be, but that's pretty good for homemade, for a home aloe without any amendments, stuff that people put in the ground and stuff. This is just from my sandy soil with sometimes I'll make some moringa tea with some stems that are getting a little bit yellow, and that's what they get. That's the most that they get. So this is what you would eat. And to take it out of the leaf, this is what I do. I just cut it here at an angle. And you can also save this tip for your shampoo. And then here, just cut it's like a 1/4 inch in. Take out all the sharp edge, and do the same with the other one. You can go as little or as thick, depending. After you get used to it, you can take out just little bits. Okay, all these go into the shampoo, because all this has gel. You just put hot water in there with you can throw in some rosemary leaf, some purslane, things like that. Okay, and then the way I do it is I'm going to take off. I'll just cut it. If you can see the thickness, you can just cut in between and try and not get any of the green cut. So just cut in between, just in between. And it's not gonna be perfect all the time, but if you get some of the green, you can take it off next time. And then this one, I'll cut it in half because it's pretty long. Because what I'm going to do is I'm gonna scrape off all the gel. Okay, so you get a spoon. It could be a spoon like this or a tablespoon, and all you gotta do is scrape off, get the half, and just scrape off the gel, and turn it around, scrape off the gel. Sometimes after you get used to it, you can scrape off a whole okay. And then these, of course, you throw them in your shampoo. Absolutely. Okay, here's the other one. One of them will always have less than the other one depending on how you cut it. Okay, and just scrape off all the gel. Okay. Then we'll do the other side. It's slippery. It takes a little bit of practice. Get a good grip. I like the spoon because it just scrapes off as much gel as I need. There we go. Pinch it to get it there. You can use these. They're no sharp edges, they're real soft. And all this you can rub on your face, on your legs, on your feet, all the dry areas. But you gotta do it right away. Like as soon as you finish this, you gotta do it. Okay, this is gonna be the thicker. Look at that. This got the most of the gel when I cut it. So you see, there you go. Sometimes we get lucky and we get to do the gel really well. You get all the gel that you need right there. Okay, now turn it around. And look at that. You got all your gel. Try not to leave too much behind. But if you do, it's all right if you're going to use it for your face, for your body, for your legs. Absolutely. There we go. Awesome. It's kind of white, so we'll cut this in half too. Check that out. Okay. And some in the middle here. Okay. That's done. And then here's the other piece. Check that out. Pretty good. And then we'll do this side. And see all the gel. There you go. Okay. Got all the gel. Plate's full. That's just one. Okay. So now what we do, have some water in here. And this gel is going to go in here. There's your gel. Okay. Don't forget to get that last sheep. There we go. Kind of just hangs together, so maybe one or two will try and escape, but not a lot. And cut it off here. Cut it off. And we have some gel. Okay. And then we're going to do this one here. I'm going to cut here. And don't forget, these are the pieces that you're going to use for your shampoo. Okay. And here. And there we go. Do this other side. You can do it. If you don't want the really long pieces, you cannot go like this. Do small pieces and just throw them in your recycle bin, or if you're going to use it for shampoo, throw them in your shampoo bucket. Okay, great. Okay, and then our next step here, the half. Sometimes they're really thick. If you're really in a hurry, just and you got the most of it on here on this side, then do this first. Check that out. Look at that. Okay. Oh, I should have cut it. It's kind of long, but it's all right. Got it here on the plate. Okay, it doesn't have a lot right there at the end. But, and there we go. We'll cut this into smaller pieces so it can fit in the bin. Okay. Still got a little bit here. It's still coming out. There we go. And then cut this in half and do this one. There we go. This is so good for you, for your stomach, for your digestion, for your whole body will benefit from this gel. Your joints, everything. Okay, your hair, you got nails, everything. Okie dokie. And then it's got a little piece of green here, green. You can take that off. Okay. That's just two. Have a little bit of green here. Take it off. A little bit doesn't matter, but you don't. I don't want it. I don't want it there at all. Get the big chunks, and everything else will follow. It's full. Okay, we'll take some out only because we're going to cut some lemons. Okay, we're gonna cut some lemons, put them in there. And I didn't do this one. My goodness, I didn't forget. It's just, I don't know if it's going to. I don't want to leave it like that. Let me take off this gel, this last bit, and then we're okay. Okay. Try not to use, like, I could use that knife to remove this, but I don't want to use a knife because it could destroy the fiber. Even as would if you would stick it in a blender, it would destroy the fiber. And well, you want the most. If you're going to do this, you want the best you can get out of it. So these are for here. Okay, dokie. And if I don't want my I don't want my lemons to be there. We go, one lime. I'm gonna do 2 limes because this is kind of big. Do 2 limes. We're gonna squeeze it in here. And my hands are slippery from the aloe, but it's drying up. Okay. And throw the seeds in your shampoo bucket right here. So after you wash your hair, you can compost that water. I'm gonna wash it outside, that's why. Then I throw everything on my plants. Okay. I'm gonna do the 2 lemons. Kind of slippery. Okay, one more. And this is gonna be your drink, and you don't have to drink it all at once. You can just have like 8 ounces or a cup of it with you know, when you're watching TV or you get thirsty. And then I cut some basil here. Put 3 little bunches. I took the tops off because these tops, I don't want them to flower, because then it flowers and it dies off. So I'm always taking off the tops even though they haven't flowered yet, but it wanted to. You can tell right there. Okay, we'll put that in there. And we'll put some sea salt in there. And we'll mix it all together. I might need some more. I just put it in the fridge and I drink from it. Since I'm always outside in the garden, and I'll just drink from it. I'll cover it and just carry it with me and be drinking inside or have a drink outside. But this is my glass. Somebody else wants one, they have their own glass. And like these are kind of big, but you can cut them into, I didn't bring my cutting board, but these I would usually cut into little pieces. But when I'm drinking it, if this goes into my mouth, I chomp off a piece until I get them all. I just bite the pieces. Let's try it. Oh yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's not sour, tart. It's a little bit salty. It's good. It's really good. And it keeps you from getting dehydrated. When you're outside. I made a big mess, I know, but I wasn't 100% prepared to do this outside. I have to drink it until I can pour everything in there. It's so good. It's not cold. I'm going to chill it in the fridge so I can chill it. Okay. It's really good. You have leftover? Put on your hands. And dry out and moisturize your hands. And the mosquitoes won't attack you. Yep. Cover that. And we're done. How do you like that? That is an awesome drink. Gives you a lot of energy, a lot of vitamins. Every part of it is useful. Until the last part, this will be with a little soap nut liquid here. And leave it for a while in hot water. And then wash your hair with it. And then drain the water off and wash your hair with that water. And then all these scraps, you put them on your plants for compost. Okay, thank you so much. And maybe in the next video, I'll show you how to cut these. I only used 2 in this mason jar because I had a lot of water. Next time I'll put less water or no water, just this. And I'll show you how to cut them at the point. Okay. I have 1 left. I only used 2. So this way you can save it for the next time that you use the other ones. This will be waiting for you. So, but don't wait too long, maybe a week. I could even leave it for a week or 2 days. I'll finish this today for sure. Okay, thank you so much. And next time we'll check on how to cut the aloe leaves. Thank you.